Here we go. That feels important. If you're the person to be like, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, Jake.
Here we go.
Here we go, Rosie. Welcome to the podcast. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm really excited to have you here. You're one of my favourite people. And
excuse me.
Oh, you're a favourite as well, Jake. I like
Thank you very much. We've been through a lot together.
Rosie's family.
Very, very true.
And
very
this
true.
is the first time, Jake, that you've had an opportunity to meet Rosie, isn't it?
I know, it's so exciting. But I've heard a lot about you. So, I feel like, you'll probably tell me different. I feel like I already know you. And also, you said you've watched me before. Is that right?
Yes, I have.
Oh, so we're basically besties, right? That's how it works?
Yeah.
I'm kind of new to it. I'm still making friends.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, that's cool. Well, Jake's one of my besties. We're good friends.
It.
Me and Jake. And so, Rosie, having you on the podcast today, I've got some really big questions for you to see if you maybe know the answers to what I'm seeking.
Okay.
Do you think you could help me out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's start. Shall we start? Where do you want to start? Should we start with some of the smaller questions, or should we dive in with the really big ones?
I don't know.
You don't know. What do you think, Jake?
I think we build up.
You think we build up?
I think we should build up because I need a bit of warming up,
We do. That's a little bit unfair to always jump in the deep end, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Rosie, how are you? How's your day been? I hear you've been at school today.
Yeah.
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 And how do you find school? Is it something that you enjoy?
Well, sometimes it's a bit tricky, but I find it quite easy when we do the same thing every day, so I can get to learn that thing a bit more.
So you like the repetition of school? Is that something you enjoy when it's the same things coming up?
Yeah.
Have you got favourite subject?
I like art.
You like art? That's cool.
That's cool. See, I'm curious because I've never been to human school before. We don't really have it as birds. We kind of just have your mum shoves you out of the nest and then you learn to fly by yourself and then you figure out what to eat by eating it. We don't really go to school. So I'm curious what's that like. So you say that you like the routine, doing the same thing every day. What do you mean by that? What's the same thing you do every... Because you don't learn the same things every day, do you? Or do you? I don't know.
Well, today we would do, maths.
Right.
But yesterday we did the same thing.
Oh, interesting.
Yesterday I didn't get it, but today I did, so...
That's important, I think. Because, like I said, we don't do this as birds, but I guess it's a good chance to keep trying. So if you practice something every day, you'll get better at it.
Yeah.
So what's your favourite thing to do at school?
I really like PE. And...
What's PE?
Oh, it's like sports.
Oh, I see. So moving your body?
Yeah.
Now, something you should know about Rosie, Jake, is she is a gold medalist gymnast.
What?
Tell us a little bit about the gymnastics that you do, Rosie.
Well, I go to a 2-hour club on Fridays and we train up to competitions. So, my last competition, I think it was one of the competitions with other gymnastic groups, and I came first on floor and third on vault.
That's mad. That's so cool. So you're really, really good.
Yeah,
Gold's good, isn't it?
Yeah, at home she's got a trophy cabinet.
No
Yeah,
way.
she's it's so impressive the stuff that you do with gymnastics, Rosie. So how did you get into it? How did you start doing gymnastics? Do you just sort of jump around the living room and work out what to do from there?
I can do that. I can jump around.
Well, I started when I was a bit young.
Mm-hmm.
I was born kind of flexible, so that helped.
You were born flexible. How do you know you were born flexible? How do you discover that? Is it your brother throwing you around the room? What happens there?
I don't know, to be honest. But it's when I was younger, I just like kept practicing different things until I got it, and then I would move on to the next until I got all these skills that I could join a club.
Right. Okay. So you just kept, it's that repetition thing again. That's really interesting. So Jake, did you learn to do the things that you do by repetition? Because I find repetition sometimes to be a little bit boring when we're doing it, but it's very important, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know, I can't speak for everyone, but I think when we find it boring is when we're struggling with it and we feel like we're not making any progress. But if Rosie's anyone to go by, the fact that she's worked so hard and stuck at it and really like pushed herself every day means that now she loves it because she's put all the effort in. So do you think maybe sometimes when we get bored of repetition, it's because we feel like we're not making progress?
Yeah, well, sometimes I feel like that, but if you just keep going, you always get there.
That's really good advice, Rosie.
Yeah, and I was wondering if you have advice for people that want to get into gymnastics, that want to give it a go. Is it only something you can do when you're young?
No, you can start anywhere. You just need to practice. And even if you don't get it the first time, you have to just keep going.
Wait, so I could do it?
Yeah, if you try.
Oh, maybe I will. I mean, I'm a bit scared. You said you were born flexible, Rosie. You must have been born brave as well, because you got to be quite brave to do some things in gymnastics, don't you? Like, you've got to do handstands and flips and stuff. Is that right?
Yeah, but I always practice first with like mats and like so I'm careful. But when I get it, I can start doing it properly.
That's really responsible.
I wonder if you ever have a moment of not feeling brave. Does that ever cross your mind? Because when I watch you do these things and I see the videos your mum sends me, like Jake says, you're always looking so brave. And sometimes I'm not feeling very brave. So I wondered, is that just me that doesn't feel brave sometimes, or if ever you have that feeling?
No, yeah, I have that feeling sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
That surprises me. So how do you show everyone then that you're so brave and so strong?
Well, I try my best and I just go for it. So I might not feel brave at the same time, but after I do it, I feel amazing.
Jake, it reminds me of that time you told me that story about when you jumped out the nest.
Oh, yeah.
And you when you was in the nest with your brothers and sisters, it was a little bit scary in there, wasn't it? What happened?
Yeah, right. So, Rosie, basically, you probably know this because you're smart, but when a bird is born, they're born in their nest a lot of the time. And me being a bird, the nest was very high. And the only way to get out of the nest is to fly. But I didn't know that I could fly yet. So, what we had to do was stand on the edge of the nest and then just jump and trust that we could fly by ourselves. But that was really scary. And I spent ages on that tree branch thinking about jumping. And, you know, I think all my scaredness got the better of me. I got so scared. And after I jumped and I realised I could fly, I felt incredible. I felt amazing, just like you said. And then I realised that my fear was so big, it was stopping me from seeing how cool it was going to be when I flew. When I flowed. When I flowed? What's that word?
Flowed and flewed.
When I
we can
flied?
both of them. We know what you mean, Jake.
Yeah. When I spread my wings and I finally started to fly, it felt amazing. But it was proper scary before I did it.
So Rosie, what's next for you then? You got more competitions coming up? Is there anything in the future that you're looking forward to doing?
Well, there has been like trampolining competitions, and that linked to like kind of like flying, but not really because you just jumping up and
You're
going
bouncing.
back down. Yeah.
That's
I've
it.
never tried trampolining.
You've never tried trampoline, and I love
No.
it because I when I do it, I feel like I'm flying too. I use my imagination when I'm on the trampoline quite a bit, and I pretend that if I try just a little bit harder next time, I'll go a little bit higher, and maybe I could fly.
Oh, interesting. Does it feel like that, Rosie, when you're trampolining?
It does feel like that. Yeah.
Do you ever use your imagination when you're doing these things? When you're doing trampolining or you're doing gymnastics, does your imagination come into it anywhere?
Always. Yeah.
In what way?
Sometimes I imagine that there's like, sometimes I can imagine like the calmest place, and you're just doing it with yourself and you have all the time in the world.
Is this when you're in a competition and it feels like the pressure is on? Wow.
That helps so much.
Does it?
Yes.
So tell me about that calm place then. What does that look like to you?
Well, everywhere it's just quiet, but there's a slight like tune that's peaceful, and the ground's not hard. It's just nice to do like flips or tricks on, and it makes all the butterflies that you had before the competition like out, because you feel like it's your like safe place, because you just, no one's watching you and you've not got that pressure on you. So I think that really helps.
That place sounds lovely.
It does. It sounds like a really cool place to go. I'm going to try that next time I'm feeling a little bit nervous or I've got too much pressure on. Imagine myself in a safe space. What a good idea, Jake.
Yeah, I wish I'd known about that when I was standing on the edge of my nest.
Yeah, well, I guess
wish I'd known.
I guess that's why I do these podcasts, so that we can discover these things now.
That's true.
Because, okay, we can't always go back and redo some of the things we did in the past, but now I can take Rosie's advice from this conversation and use it in the future.
Yeah, we can learn for the future.
Yeah.
So these competitions that you've got coming up in the future then, are you hoping that as you grow up and you get taller, are you hoping to continue to do gymnastics?
Well, I do like it as a hobby.
Mm-hmm.
I might someday want it as a career, but I'll just stick to hobby until I want more.
That's good.
In the
That's good to
future.
not think too much about a career. However, do you ever think about that? Do you ever think about what you'd like to do as a job when you're older?
Not really.
It's a big question.
It is a big
Yeah.
question. I told you we were going to have some big questions,
It's
didn't
a
I,
big,
Jake?
big question. Do you know what I've learned recently as well?
Go on.
Is that I always thought that people had to pick what they wanted to do, you know, like when they were like 5 years old and their teacher said, "What do you want to do as a job?" I thought you had to pick there and then that's what you did for the rest of your life. But I've learned that lots of people have lots of different jobs and you can change at any point. People never stop learning. You can even, like, if you need to go to university, you can go to university when you're 80. Like, there's no age limit on learning.
Had you ever heard of that before, Rosie?
Yeah, like I saw online like this woman. She was like very old, and she just started university,
Yeah.
like online.
Yeah. I've actually started to enjoy learning more as an adult, the older that I've got.
Really?
Yeah, I started to come back to learning with YouTube, in fact. YouTube helped spark a lot of my curiosity and my wanting to learn new things. Because YouTube kind of gives you a doorway and a look into any subject you want to find out more about, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I learn most of my times tables by YouTube.
Do you?
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's very cool.
That is very cool.
I didn't know you could do that. Oh, YouTube. It's come such a long way in it.
It has, yeah. And there's so much to discover there online now, isn't there? That if you want to find out something, it is there for you to go seek it out.
Yeah.
That's
And
cool.
so, what do you like to learn about and discover then? What is it what you like to look into then?
Sometimes um English to write stories for my school for homework.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, do you like writing stories?
Um, Sometimes, yeah.
That's so cool. I'd
What-
love to be able to do that.
What type of stories do you write?
Well, I haven't made much, and I don't normally do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I did one for school, but we could only it was a year ago, and we did it for this one subject, but can't remember now. I forgot.
You forgot. That's
Yeah.
okay.
It's
Yes.
okay. There's a lot that you do at school. I don't know how
Mm.
you cram it all in, really.
Yeah, I guess when like for me, like I say, I enjoy learning because I do it at my own pace now. I
True.
take my time to find things out. Whereas when you're at school, you've got 6 or 7 subjects in a day, haven't you? And I think that sometimes that makes it go in one ear and out the other. What do you think?
Yeah.
When you're learning all this stuff, is there anything that helps you learn and helps it to not go in one ear and the other?
Well, I do like these things online where you can search it up and then print the some sheets out that tell you step by step how to do whatever you're.
That's a good idea, isn't it, Jake?
It's
It
funny
seems that there's
how much we use online things nowadays. Because back in your day,
Yeah, back in
a
my
million
day.
dinosaur years ago,
Yep.
I'm guessing that wasn't what you did.
No, back in my day, there was the internet only really started to come about when I left secondary school. Like it was only really sort of being introduced as a thing that you could have a look at for information. Yeah, when I was about 15, 16.
So I feel like you could probably learn a lot from Rosie
Mm.
about how to keep learning throughout life, because she uses a lot of resources that maybe you don't even know about.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Is there anything that I might be missing then? Is there anything that the kids are into that I might not know about?
TikTok.
TikTok.
Do you know about Snapchat?
I do, but I don't fully understand how it works.
Well, there's a page where you can put different filters on,
Mm-hmm.
be anything really, and then you could either just save it or send it to your friends, but then you can also text your friends, and then there's this little AI bit where you can text an AI.
Oh, so you can talk to an AI on there, can you?
Yeah.
Oh, do
That's
you
interesting.
find that interesting to do that, to talk to AI?
Yeah, well, I did it once, and then the AI person suggested that we would play a game, and then it was
Okay.
do you know the game where it's 2 truths and a lie,
Right, okay.
and then they would write 3 things, and what one would be a lie.
Ah, so it was like a guessing game
Yeah.
that you were playing. Now, this has brought us on to a very interesting and topical subject, actually, Rosie. Now, at the moment, the governments and the people that try to look after us in the world are saying that children shouldn't have social media, that they shouldn't be on things like TikTok and Snapchat. And in some countries, in Australia, the other side of the world, they've stopped all under 16s from being able to use social media. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, well, we have this family phone,
Mm-hmm.
so I have to ask if I want to go on a social media platform, and if I do and I make a video, I have to show my mum before I send it. But I only post to friends and family.
Mm-hmm. So there's no strangers
No.
that can be involved, because the internet is a black hole, an abyss
It's a
of.
big place.
It's a big place where you can get lost and you can come across some not nice people. So tell me a little bit more about the ways in which you protect yourself online then.
Well, we've been doing this exact thing at school. So I've made this poster thing
Right.
about all the information about online safety on this piece of paper. And it's A3 piece of paper, and it's got like a load of like a TV section where it's like the TV ratings, and then like social media platforms and what age is there for.
So Jake is brand new to social media. Jake only towards the end of last year went on Instagram for the first time, and that's Jake's first encounter with social media. So do you have any words of advice of safety for Jake, of how Jake can protect himself?
Yeah, well, just don't talk to anyone that you don't know.
Right. Okay, that's good.
And always, if they ask to meet, never
Don't meet with strangers.
No. Yes.
Do you think it might be wise, like Martin's an adult, right? Do you think if I get worried on social media, I should tell someone like an adult to check it out for me?
Yes, you should.
Because you saying about you having the family phone, like I've just realised, like I don't. So Martin, maybe I should check in with you and check that all is good.
Yeah. And I guess when you're on the internet, how do you even know someone's not impersonated someone?
Ooh.
How do you know if you get a message from, say, Taylor Swift, that it's really Taylor Swift or not? What would you do?
Well, sometimes if like say Netflix messaged you, they can't copy their exact logo or like username as that company, so you should always check that.
Check the logo, check the username.
I didn't know that.
I guess because sometimes you get, I don't know what you know about emails, but sometimes I get emails from Netflix that say Netflix is the best video streaming service.com. And I know that that's not really Netflix.
But it sounds like it could be if you didn't know.
If you didn't know and if you didn't check. So that's a really good idea to actually check the handle, they call it. Do they call it the handle or the username of the account that you're being spoken to? But even to be even more safer is to only speak to people that you know in the real world.
And it's more fun, isn't it? Talking to people in the real world.
Yeah.
Talking to people face to face. It's hard to play a game over the internet, isn't it? I mean, there are some games for the internet, but you can't like play hide and seek and cool things like that, can you?
And so when you're on social media, do you think there's a benefit for people your age? Do you think it's good for, how old are you now?
I'm 10.
You're 10. So do you think it's a good thing for 10-year-olds to have?
Well, I think it's good to always have it on your parents' phone. But if you're going to go on something, I mean, social media now is always good. Like, you can find things to learn about, and that's really good. But sometimes, like, things like people talking to you that they not always say who they are, you should always have it on your parents' phone.
So that being safety is, it really seems like that's number one to you. But I want to know if there's a benefit to you. Like, is it actually good for you, social media?
Well, have you heard of like doom scrolling? That's not
doom scrolling. No, I've not heard of this.
I heard of that.
Have you? What's a doom scroll?
Like, say on YouTube, and you just like keep flicking.
Okay.
And that's just rotting your brain, and you're not learning anything from it.
It rot in your brain, I guess, because like that's that overload of information again. Like we said, didn't we, earlier, that school, when you're just doing 6 subjects, it goes one ear and out the other. So I guess if you're looking on TikTok or YouTube and just going from one video to another, your brain can't process all of that, can it?
And even if you're not watching the whole video.
So what's a good thing to do if, for example, let's say I'm looking through Instagram and I start doom scrolling and I realise I'm doom scrolling, what can I do to stop that from happening?
Well, you just think of like something you like to do, like one of your hobbies, and then like go off of it and find something instead of that
That's good.
you like doing.
Come back to the real world.
Yeah.
So take a break.
Mhm.
So social media, I'm hearing that social media, it can be good because you can learn a lot from it and you can share things with your friends. But when you realise that it's not being good, or when you're doom scrolling, take a break and try out a hobby.
Yeah.
That's really good advice. I like that.
It's good that you're learning about this in school as well. It's good that you're on top of this subject so that you can look after yourself in the internet as you discover it, because it's going to be something that's around all of your life, isn't it?
Yeah,
And it's something that is part of all of our lives, actually, isn't it? Especially with the introduction of AI. Have you got any? You say you've had conversations with AI on Snapchat. Have you got any thoughts about whether AI is going to be good for all of us?
Well, like again, part of it's good and part of it's not really, because if you're just chatting to it, you're not talking to anyone. And even if you you think they're your friend, they're not, because you're never going to meet them.
True. I think one of the things that has really been noticeable in my life is connection with people is really, really important to me. Connection with you, with Jake, it means a lot. But if I have a chat with AI, it doesn't mean anything, does it?
No.
And so, can you see it being a benefit in any way to you, AI?
If I'm baking and that's like doing the things that I like, it can choose. I can ask anything to it and it will show me a recipe that they suggest.
So it's another good way to learn things, another learning opportunity. What do you think to that, Jake?
I think that's cool. And I think that's really wise, Rosie, that you use it as another form of getting information, like you would type into Google. So you can use AI to get information and to learn, but maybe not to connect or have a chat with it, because like you said, it's not real, and you're not talking to a real friend or a real person, and you can't meet up and play with them or hang out.
Talking of friends, is there any gossip at the moment? Because when you were going to come on the podcast, your mum said to me, I bet you Rosie's going to spill the tea. What's happening in Rosie's world right now?
I guess just girls being girls.
Girls being girls, yeah. And
she's being very respectful.
You're being
not
very
telling you
good.
about her
Well
gossip.
done. Yes. And what about home with your mum and dad? Any gossip on your mum and dad? My sister? Anything happening at home?
No.
Oh, have you been paid to be good?
Martin, you're being such a naughty brother trying to get gossip on your sister.
Yeah, I know. Even if I don't share it for the wider podcast, I was going to share it with my sister.
Right. Well, Rosie, actually, on that note, I've got a question for you.
Go for it.
Do you have any embarrassing stories about Martin?
Uh-oh.
I think you're...
My mind's going to that little trip that we took last year where we went up the mountain.
We went Scaffold Pike.
We went up Scaffold Pike.
That's a big mountain, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Is it what's so special about Scaffold Pike?
Got what's special about it now. But
It's the tallest one in England, isn't it?
Really?
Yeah.
And you climbed it? That's pretty cool.
I'd say Rosie climbed it. I stumbled up it. Didn't I?
Is that true? Did he struggle a bit?
I did. Rosie was leading the way all the way. She went up there, not a care in the world.
Oh yeah,
nice
she's a
and
really
fast.
cool gold medalist gymnast.
Yeah, whereas me, I was behind going, I'm out of breath, wasn't I? I found it a little bit difficult, but you didn't at all, did you?
no.
That's cool.
And
And
it was
Rosie,
really
I've got another
fun.
question for you. Now, I've been told this question is a hard one, but I need to ask it. What does 6'7" mean? Because I have no idea. I hear everyone saying it and I've got not a clue.
Well, it's a trend about loads of people saying different things about it,
Right.
but 6'7" means that it's a basketball player's height,
Right.
apparently also a football player's, and it's a popular kid that said it
Right.
and done the hand gesture.
Yeah,
and
what's the hand gesture?
everything.
Right, because my wings don't work very well. How do you do the hands?
So it's like 6'7", 6'7". So why are people getting in trouble? And I've heard that some people are getting detentions at school when they do it.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Teachers are really mad at it. It's been banned at my school.
It's been banned at your school from saying 6'7". Why have they banned it?
Because everyone say there's been a lot of maths answers or questions that have been the end answer been I don't know, 2067, and then everyone's standing
Going
up
6'7".
going,
6'7".
So I guess it's causing a little bit of disruption to the classrooms.
yeah.
So, but you're allowed to do it in the playground?
I guess I've seen lots of people do it in the playground, but no one really
Rebels.
says it anymore.
Oh, has it gone out of...
because-
Oh,
Yeah.
am I behind the times? Is my
Bit,
information
yeah.
outdated? I thought it was a hot new trend, but has it been around for a while?
Yeah, since September. I
Oh,
think.
long time then.
Yeah. So, I do have a question about this 6'7" and it being banned at school. And I wonder, I know it causes some disruption in the classroom, but I wonder if we should be disrupting trends like that. That if children come up with something new and personal to them, because that's what it is, isn't it? It's like an in-joke that's for your generation. Should the older generation stop you from having that joke?
Interesting.
I never thought of that, but yeah.
Because I understand if it's disrupting a lesson, I get it. But also, you, Rosie, you are the next generation. I know that sounds like a lot of pressure, but basically, there's going to come a time when you're grown up and you'll be telling us what to do because you'll be in charge and you'll be making the rules. And so, is this 6'7" and things like it just you guys practicing at doing that?
Well, kind of,
Like you guys are coming up with the next things that we should say. Because what was some slang that you said, Martin, when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah, there was... I won't do it, but there was when I was younger, there was this comedian on TV called Ali G, and he used to have a catchphrase, and everyone copied that catchphrase when I was younger, and the grown-ups hated it. All the grown-ups didn't like it, and so it seems to me that every generation has a little secret, has a little joke that's just for them that the older generation don't get. And so I feel it may be unfair if that older generation, now my generation, are trying to stop you from having your in-joke and your secret.
Oh.
Yeah. Like you said, each generation has their own meme or saying.
And this is your one. And so I think this conversation's been really quite a big discovery for us today about
Definitely.
learning, hasn't it? And about the way that we try through repetition. But I've got this really big question that I'm asking everyone. And I wonder, Rosie, you don't have to answer it because it's so big. But if you've got any ideas how we make this world a better world.
Well, I think I can't really believe that like Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, all these things are 13s. I think, to be honest, I think they should be a bit higher. And I don't really know on that question.
So you're saying to me that we should look to protect the younger generation more than we are right now?
Yeah.
Well, that's a wonderful thing to do, really, isn't it?
I think that's a great idea. And
To
I think
look out
that's
for
a
each
lovely
other.
way to say that we change the world, because you guys are the world.
Mm. And how do you see the future? What does it look like to you?
Well, I kind of think, sometimes I think if everything like littering and like all these things, that in the future the world's just gonna look and smell like rubbish. But if we do it the right way, then it's just gonna be a happy place. But there could be like 2 ways.
And what are those 2 ways? So one's a smelly world, a rotting world, and one's a good, positive world. So how would you move from one to the other? How would you make sure that we don't have that smelly, rotting world?
I mean, the other day I went litter picking.
Nice.
And
That's cool.
I did it with my school, and I think every school should do that around their area.
I guess when we talk about the world, it's such a big place that we live in. But when we want to make a change, I guess it starts at home. It starts in our local community where we can pick up the rubbish there.
Starts in your school.
It starts at your school. It starts with you.
Well, yeah, because if everyone takes care of their little bit of the world, then that affects the whole world, right?
Yeah.
Well, this has been wonderful, Rosie. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you for inviting me.
Well, that's okay. I'm sure this won't be the last time. What do you think, Jake?
I hope not. I've had such a good time chatting with you, Rosie. You're so wise and so cool. And you've already taught me such a lot. I'm going to think about the next time that I feel scared to do something. I'm going to go to that happy place that you talked about, that calm place. And also, I'm going to remember that when I try something new, it's going to take time, and sometimes I might need to keep at it and keep practicing, and then maybe I'll become a gold medalist in gymnastics.
Yay!
Well, thanks again, Rosie, and thank you, Jake, for joining us today.
No
It's
worries.
always wonderful to have you with me.
Oh, it's been nice.
It has. It's always a pleasure, Jake.
I've liked meeting you, Jake, for the first time.
I've loved meeting you too, Rosie. You're so cool. I'm so glad that you're one of my new friends.
And thanks again. If anyone has been watching or listening, thank you for joining us for this conversation. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Woohoo!
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
And we're done.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.